Hey everybody, welcome to Indie Direct, where we look at obscure and brand new indie titles. Today we've actually got a student-made French game named Obey. So as of release of this video, they actually do not have English localization quite yet, but it's still a game that you could still play and get through without really having to read or understand what they're saying. You can kind of get the context of it. Or I could be completely wrong and I got the story completely messed up and I am far in left field, but I'm going to try to explain it. You play as Bao, a small little, creature-like thing that actually ends up seeing and obtaining what looks to be like a sun staff. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of looks like it, or an arrow. And all of his friends have been turned into these weird, dark creatures who would just attack him on sight. And it's up to him to actually find these shamans or these deities, release them from their binds, and help them revive or bring back the sun or the morning, from what it seems like. It seems like it's maybe a French story that is like fairy tale, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. But I mean, that's what it seems like, is you're trying to release the shamans and trying to bring the morning back from eternal darkness. But I mean, that's my guess. I could be completely wrong, and somebody who actually speaks French could play this game and will probably let me know by leaving a strongly worded comment in the comment section. I don't know. But I do know is this game was actually made by students in France, and it was actually made by the students on campus ADN, I'm guessing is what it's considered to be called. I don't know art studios, but they were collaborated with about 30 people, and whoever supervised them is definitely somebody who either has made games or supervised over the making of games, which I guess technically, yeah, they would still be making games at that point. But either way, the platforming on this game is actually some of the best platforming I've seen in quite some time. Like, this is almost like reminiscence of early platforming for the PlayStation and the N64 and stuff like that, with a lot more updated graphics. I mean, which to me, I grew up on that, so I love that kind of stuff. You know, I also liked the way that they decided to actually set it up to where each progression, you get this new ability, and that new ability starts to become more implemented into your game. It seems like platformers nowadays don't do that. They try to add in more traps and tricks and stuff like that, instead of just letting it play out and let almost like the levels do the same thing over and over again, but with these added features to it. Again, it just gives me the old school platforming vibes, which I like. Speaking of abilities, actually, you get 4 abilities when you start to progress through the storyline. The beginning one is actually a dash that will help you break through walls, while the secondary one, I do believe, if I remember correctly, is a double jump, which will really help out. And now I've completely forgot about all the other ones except for the rolling hedgehog, I guess. But either way, all of these start to come together, and you can actually use them simultaneously, so it's a different way that you're gonna have to find out. Like, sometimes you'll have to do a double jump with a dash, or roll with the hedgehog thing, and then double jump dash. So there's a whole bunch of combinations of ways to get around the environment. Needless to say, it's a lot of fun. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a lot of fun, and I love this game. Just on the platforming alone, I'm gonna wait, and I'm hoping that the English translation is gonna come in soon, because I do want to know what the story is. It looks interesting, but I just can't. Now on to the graphics. Actually, it's quite amazing, because this isn't something you would look at and think, yeah, students made this and they're just learning. This almost looks like a independent platforming game that just came out by some people who just wanted to make a game. And that amazes me. I don't know if they're like in their 3rd, 4th year of college and learning this stuff, but if they are doing stuff like this while still in college and making this, I'm hoping they're not going to go to major game developers. I'm really hoping they'll actually create their own stuff and make more platforming games like this, because I could definitely see them having a future ahead of them. But for a game that's actually free to play, I would definitely just tell you to take a look at it. You're not wasting any money, and the game probably runs maybe hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of gameplay, so it's a big chunk of game that you could play. And if you're a big adventure platforming game, I guess, this is something that you definitely need to pick up. And also, looking on their Steam stuff, they actually have another one which kind of looks like a interesting zombie game coming December 6th, so I may end up actually doing a review on that one too, to see how it fares up with this one. But hey guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It helps me know whether you guys are liking these type of video formats or not, and I can just try to change it or just throw things out. And if there's a game that you want to know how it plays or anything like that, but you don't want to spend the money on it to find out yourself, leave a comment down below and let me know so I can waste my money and not yours. And as always, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.